The Odes of Solomon. Chapter 21. I lifted up my arms on high on account of the compassion of Yahuwah. Because he cast off my bonds from me, and my helper lifted me up according to his compassion and his salvation. And I put off darkness, and put on light. And even I myself acquired members. In them there was no sickness or affliction or suffering. And abundantly helpful to me was the thought of Yahuwah and his everlasting fellowship. And I was lifted up in the light, and I passed before him. And I was constantly near him, while praising and confessing him. He caused my heart to overflow, and it was found in my mouth, and it sprang forth unto my lips. Then upon my face increased the exaltation of Yahuwah and his praise. Hallelujah. Chapter 22. He who caused me to descend from on high, and to ascend from the regions below. And he who gathers what is in the middle, and throws them to me. He who scattered my enemies and my adversaries. He who gave me authority over bonds, so that I might unbind them. He who overthrew by my hands the dragon with 7 heads and set me at his roots that I might destroy his seed. You were there and helped me, and in every place your name surrounded me. Your right hand destroyed his evil venom, and your hand leveled the way for those who believe in you. And it chose them from the graves, and separated them from the dead ones. It took dead bones and covered them with flesh. But they were motionless, so it gave them energy for life. Incorruptible was your way and your face. You have brought your world to corruption, that everything might be resolved and renewed. And the foundation of everything is your rock. And upon it you have built your kingdom, and it became the dwelling place of the set-apart ones. Hallelujah. Chapter 23. Joy is for the set-apart ones. And who shall put it on, but they alone? Favor is for the elect ones. And who shall receive it, but they who trusted in it from the beginning? Love is for the elect ones. And who shall put it on, but they who possessed it from the beginning? Walk in the knowledge of Yahuwah, and you will know the favor of Yahuwah generously, both for his exaltation and for the perfection of his knowledge. And his thought was like a letter, and his will descended from on high. And it was sent like an arrow which from a bow has been forcibly shot. And many hands rushed to the letter in order to catch it, then take and read it. But it escaped from their fingers, and they were afraid of it, and of the seal which was upon it. Because they were not allowed to loosen its seal, for the power which was over the seal was greater than they. But those who saw the letter went after it, that they might learn where it would land, and who should read it, and who should hear it. But a wheel received it, and it came over it. And a sign was with it, of the kingdom and of providence. And everything which was disturbing the wheel, it mowed and cut down. And it restrained a multitude of adversaries, and bridged rivers. And it crossed over and uprooted many forests, and made an open way. The head went down to the feet, because unto the feet ran the wheel, and whatever had come upon it. The letter was one of command, and hence all regions were gathered together. And there was seen at its head, the head which was revealed, even the Son of Truth from the Most High Father. And he inherited and possessed everything, and then the scheming of the many ceased. Then all the seducers became headstrong and fled, and the persecutors became extinct and were blotted out. And the letter became a large volume, which was entirely written by the finger of Elohim. And the name of the Father was upon it, and of the Son and of the set-apart Spirit, to rule forever and ever. Hallelujah. Chapter 24. The dove fluttered over the head of our Master Messiah, because he was her head. And she sang over him, and her voice was heard. Then the inhabitants were afraid, and the foreigners were disturbed. The bird began to fly, and every creeping thing died in its hole. And the chasms were opened and closed. And they were seeking the Master as those who are about to give birth. But he was not given to them for nourishment, because he did not belong to them. But the chasms were submerged in the seal of Yahuwah, and they perished in the thought with which they had remained from the beginning. For they were in labor from the beginning, and the end of their travail was life. And all of them who were lacking perished, because they were not able to express the word so that they might remain. And Yahuwah destroyed the devices of all those who had not the truth with them. For they were lacking in wisdom, they who exalted themselves in their mind. So they were rejected, because the truth was not with them. For Yahuwah revealed his way and spread widely his favor. And those who understood it knew his set-apartness. Hallelujah. Chapter 25. I was rescued from my chains, and I fled unto you, O my Elohim. Because you are the right hand of salvation, and my helper. You have restrained those who rise up against me, and no more were they seen. Because your face was with me, which saved me by your favor. But I was despised and rejected in the eyes of many, and I was in their eyes like lead. And I acquired strength from you, and help. A lamp you set for me both on my right, and on my left, so that there might not be in me anything that is not light. And I was covered with the covering of your spirit, and I removed from me my garments of skin. Because your right hand exalted me, and caused sickness to pass from me. And I became mighty in your truth, and set apart in your righteousness. And all my adversaries were afraid of me, and I became Yahuwah's by the name of Yahuwah. And I was justified by his kindness, and his rest is forever and ever. Hallelujah. Chapter 26. I poured out praise to Yahuwah, because I am his own. And I will recite his set-apart ode, because my heart is with him. For his harp is in my hand, and the odes of his rest shall not be silent. I will call unto him with all my heart, I will praise and exalt him with all my members. For from the east and unto the west is his praise. Also from the south and unto the north is his thanksgiving. Even from the crest of the summits, and unto their extremity is his perfection. Who can write the odes of Yahuwah, or who can read them? Or who can train himself for life, so that he himself may be saved? Or who can press upon the Most High, so that he would recite from his mouth? Who can interpret the wonders of Yahuwah? Though he who interprets will be destroyed, yet that which was interpreted will remain. For it suffices to perceive and be satisfied, for the Odes stand in serenity. Like a river which has an increasingly gushing spring, and flows to the relief of them that seek it. Hallelujah. Chapter 27. I extended my hands, and purify my master. For the expansion of my hands is his sign. And my extension is the upright state. Hallelujah. Chapter 28. As the wings of doves over their nestlings, and the mouths of their nestlings towards their mouths, so also are the wings of the Spirit over my heart. My heart continually refreshes itself, and leaps for joy, like the babe who leaps for joy in his mother's womb. I trusted, consequently, I was at rest, because trustful is he in whom I trusted. He has greatly blessed me, and my head is with him. And the dagger shall not divide me from him, nor the sword. Because I am ready before destruction comes, and have been set on his immortal side. And immortal life embraced me, and kissed me. And from that life is the spirit which is within me. And it cannot die because it is life. Those who saw me were amazed, because I was persecuted. And they thought that I had been swallowed up, because I seemed to them as one of the lost. But my injustice became my salvation. And I became their abomination, because there was no jealousy in me. Because I continually did good to every man, I was hated. And they surrounded me like mad dogs, those who in stupidity attack their masters. Because their thought is depraved, and their mind is perverted. But I was carrying water in my right hand, and their bitterness I endured by my sweetness. And I did not perish, because I was not their brother, nor was my birth like theirs. And they sought my death, but did not find it possible, because I was older than their memory, and in vain did they cast lots against me. And those who were after me sought in vain to destroy the memorial of him who was before them. Because the thought of the Most High cannot be prepossessed, and his heart is superior to all wisdom. Hallelujah. Chapter 29. Yahuwah is my hope, I shall not be ashamed of him. For according to his praise he made me, and according to his favor even so he gave to me. And according to his mercies, he exalted me, and according to his great honor he lifted me up. And he caused me to ascend from the depths of Sheol, and from the mouth of death he drew me. And I humbled my enemies, and he justified me by his favor. For I believed in Yahuwah's Messiah, and considered that he is the Master. And he revealed to me his sign, and he led me by his light. And he gave me the scepter of his power, that I might subdue the devices of the people, and humble the power of the mighty. To make war by his word, and to take victory by his power. And Yahuwah overthrew my enemy by his word, and he became like the dust which a breeze carries off. And I gave praise to the Most High, because he has magnified his servant, and the son of his maidservant. Hallelujah. Chapter 30. Fill for yourselves water from the living fountain of Yahuwah, because it has been opened for you. And come all you thirsty, and take a drink, and rest beside the fountain of Yahuwah. Because it is pleasing and sparkling, and perpetually refreshes the self. For much sweeter is its water than honey, and the honeycomb of bees is not to be compared with it. Because it flowed from the lips of Yahuwah, and it named from the heart of Yahuwah. And it came boundless and invisible, and until it was set in the middle they knew it not. Blessed are they who have drunk from it, and have refreshed themselves by it. Hallelujah.